Every year, a number of people are recorded as having gone missing, and in 1989, a young, unsuspecting girl went missing. Aundria Michelle Bowman disappeared from her family's property in Hamilton, Michigan, under mysterious circumstances. However, what made it even more curious and mysterious was that it happened after she made an unraveling confession. 32 years after her disappearance, she was found on the same property she lived on. So what really happened to Aundria Bowman? And better yet, who murdered and buried her in the same compound she lived in? Let's find out. Aundria Bowman was born Alexis Miranda Badger on June 23, 1974. She was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. When she was just 9 months old, her biological mother, Kathy Turkanian, put her up for adoption. She went through different foster families until she was finally adopted by the Bowman family in Michigan. And at this time, Aundria was only 21 months old. When she was adopted, her name was changed from Alexis to Aundria by the Bowman family, taking the family's last name as well. Her life was pretty normal, but there was more to it than people knew. However, everything became clearer when she was in high school. In late 1988, the staff at her school noticed that Aundria didn't like going back home to her foster family. When they asked her, she raised concerns, expressing that she was always afraid of going home from school. Not knowing what to do, the staff involved the police in the case. When the police interviewed Aundria, she told them that her adoptive father had been molesting her for years. Later on, a social worker brought her back to her family's house, and when they got there, the social worker confronted the parents about Aundria's allegations. However, Dennis and his then-wife denied these allegations. Dennis and his wife claimed that Aundria's rebelliousness resulted from her knowing that she had been adopted as an infant. Shortly after this, the Bowman family relocated to a mobile home in a rural area of Allegan County. However, little did everyone know that this was the last time Aundria would be seen. When the Bowmans reported Aundria missing, they claimed she had stolen some money before running away. And at that moment, Aundria was classified as an endangered runaway. After reporting her missing, Dennis and his family relocated from the property where they had resided, and for the next couple of months, Aundria's mother made several calls to the police, claiming that she had been told of several sightings of Aundria. However, all these claims could not be substantiated. In 1993, Aundria's photograph was shown in the music video for the Soul Asylum song Runaway Train, among other missing children. Fast forward to 1998, when Dennis Bowman was arrested for breaking and entering a co-worker's home in Ottawa County to steal items, including the woman's lingerie. Before he was sentenced, Dennis referenced his missing daughter in a letter to the presiding judge, which read, "I am the father of 2 lovely daughters, one 25 and the other 11, and feel that being a parent is one of the most important and sobering things a person can undertake." In early February 2020, there were reports that Dennis Bowman, who was already incarcerated while pending trial for the murder of Kathleen Doyle, had confessed to the police that he had murdered his adopted daughter, Aundria. Days later, Aundria's skeletal remains were recovered from the 3200 block of 136th Avenue in Monterey Township, Allegan County. He had concealed the remains with a thin layer of cement. And on February 9, 2020, Dennis Bowman was extradited to Virginia to face charges in Mrs. Doyle's murder. DNA results eventually proved that the remains were Aundria's, and on May 15, 2020, Dennis was charged with the murder of Aundria. In June, he pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 2 life sentences for killing Doyle as well. On December 22, 2021, Bowman pleaded no contest to second-degree murder in the death of 14-year-old Aundria in Allegan County Circuit Court, receiving a sentence of an additional 35 to 50 years in prison for the young girl's murder. After 32 years, nobody knew where the little girl had gone, but now the truth has come out, and justice has yet again been served. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.